Hello friends and welcome to the Hive Productions. In this video we are going to create another coffee stall on 3D Studio Max. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to take the box and I will draw the box from the top viewport, which is going to be approx 8 by 8 feet, and I'm going to give the height approx 2 inch or 3 inch. I think this is okay. So my next step is this. I will make them tube just to create some borders, and in the tube parameters I'm going to give 4 sides. After rotations we only need to set them, so we will play with some radius, increase radius 1 and radius 2 as well. So it is looking like that it's kind of a border of this floor. Just adjust their positions and nothing at all. So like this. Now it's perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna adjust only with their width and length because it's getting out of this border. Okay, so select both of them and just hold shift key to make it duplicate and adjust this duplicate. I'm going to change the color because I have a difficulty to watch this in the viewport. So adjust this duplicate on the back wall of this coffee stall. So this is my basic structure. I know that, so I'm going to take duplicate and convert them into poly, and I will delete the base because I want to create the frame, proper frame of this coffee shop to make it more strong structure. So then now it's set. Alright, take the box and just join the box from the back wall, something like this. So it's kind of a connection of the structure that these parts are connected to each other. It's not necessary, but it's up to you. I'm going to take another duplicate by holding shift key and adjust on the top side of this rod. Because I'm going to create this structure, I will have to hold the light through this structure. That's why I'm creating this. Okay, so next step is that go to the rectangle and draw a rectangle as a counter table or as a reception table. I'm going to give this length approx 2.6 feet and width has to be 4 feet. And now we'll just convert them into spline and take the vertex tool, make them fillet. Fillet will help you to make it smooth. Now assign the modifier, which is called extrude modifier, and give the amount. So the extrude modifier is going to add the depth in your element. So my table is ready. I will have to adjust this table something like this. Okay, one more thing, I'm gonna do this after adjustment. I will create them into editable poly. Take polygon tool, select insert them, and then extrude inside. So it's kind of a design that we will place our logo here. Alright. So I'm gonna take the box, one more box, as a behind table or as a rack. I'm going to give the height of 2 feet 6 feet and width has to be 6 feet, and I will set them on the back side for the shelf or the rack, something like this. Okay, I'll take another duplicate, increase some amount of size just to show it is the top of the counter, and decrease the height, something like this. Alright, so what will I have to do? My next step is that I just need to convert them into editable poly. After increasing the segments, just convert them poly, take the polygon, select all of them, make them insert, but this time you will have to insert by polygons. So by polygon will insert each polygon separately. Now then extrude. So it is looking like these are the shelves or these are the racks. cabinet, whatever you want to call this. Okay, so now I've created this basic structure. I'm going to take another tube, as I told you before, that I'm going to hang the light from the top. So I only need to centralize, decrease some amount of your radius, and after that just select the lights, arrange it on the top. These frames will help you to hang the light from the top. So after that I will go back to my cylinder and increase the cylinder, something like this, and properly. So normally we have to adjust them, so just make them duplicate like this. Select both of them, make them duplicate by holding shift key. So now we have these four corners, and we have these four corners hanging light properly as a basic structure that we have done this. Now we need one more thing, that we need logo, which is I have already created in the Adobe Illustrator, and I have saved this file as a AI format. Every objects are there separate, so I'm going to import this AI file, and this is my this has to be my coffee logo, this one. So I'm just going to import this so you can find easily. This is the illustration outlines came in my viewport. So what's my next step is that I have to make them 3D. So how can we make them 3D? First of all, just select their sizes, and after that apply a modifier extrude. So now it has some depth in it. Just place this on the back wall. So something like this. Okay, take the duplicate by holding shift key, decrease the size through scaling, and set also on the table of your reception. So now it is it's up to you that how much size you want to have, or it's up to you how much or where you want to add them. So now the next step has to import merge my coffee machine. You can get the link in the description. Coffee machine. When you have this coffee machine, so I'm going to place this coffee machine on the back counter on the top of the cabinets. Alright, so another things I will have to add this. This has to be coffee glass. So go to the import merge and import this file of my coffee glass, which is this. So now if I only just want to see the size of my coffee glass, that's why I'm just placing my coffee glass in the machine. Now it's okay, the size is okay, so there's no problem in it. We need to fill this table here. Take duplicate by holding shift key. I'm going to take multiple duplicates, something like this. Okay, some amount of the glass, just took one on the counter in front of this here. All right, this is almost done. I'm just gonna activate my V-Ray because I will have to apply the material right now. So we need V-Ray materials. Just go to the V-Ray material, select the color, has to be dark gray and some amount of reflection. I'm gonna assign this black color on my frames, every frames. Select all the frames and assign them. And in fact, assign on your cabinets, assign on your table. Take the duplicate of this black color, take the white color. After having the white color, I'm gonna assign my white color on the top of the counter, something like this. Okay, take the new video material and go to the bitmap, and this time I'm going to call texture, not a shade, only a texture, a wooden texture. And I will replace the wooden texture on the back wall. Apply the modifier UVW map because we will have to adjust this texture as well. Something like this. Just copy their gizmo and copy the UVW map effect because on the floor we have to be the same. Paste it. Okay, this time coffee logo. So what we'll have to do, I'm going to go to the light, V-Ray light, and just take V-Ray mesh light. When you take the V-Ray mesh light, so now I have assigned this V-Ray mesh light by clicking here. What we'll have to do, I'm going to convert this logo into poly. Select mesh light, pick mesh, and select your logo. So that means your logo becomes the light. There's no mesh light. Your logo has become the light by itself. When you will see your render, you will find your logo will going to glow. I'll show you, but not this time. First I will have to make mesh light logo as well, but before that I have to assign wooden texture on the table as well, something like this. Now this time I'm just gonna go to the back logo. Same process, assign the V-Ray mesh light, convert your logo into editable poly, select mesh light, pick mesh, and pick your logo. So when you pick your logo, so your logo has become the light right now. So okay, let me show you the render. So now you can see your glowing logos are present. Close it. I'm gonna make this slide as well, convert them into poly, select polygons, and make them insert. After making them insert, just you need to make them detach. Detach, that means you have to make this element separate. Something like this, totally separate. So now I will apply light here. Once again, V-Ray mesh light, and select your pick mesh and pick them. So now it has become the light as well. Have you seen this? Lights. Okay, so my last step is this, that I need a man, but before this I need some box as well. This box will be my menu box. That's how many kind of a variety of our that we have as a coffee. So I'll apply the texture of the menu box. So go to the material, find video material, go to the bitmap, and just take this menu. So you can see there is a menu also available here, at what kind of a coffee you want. Alright then, so what we'll have to do, I'm going to import my character. You can get the link in the descriptions. He is my coffee vendor. I know it's not looking like that, but it is just an adjustment. So you can see there's a vendor here, or maybe a proprietor here, to provide you the coffee, make them a group. And for the lighting sides, I'm gonna go to the environment. So I have already an environment. Let's place this install in the environment. I'm gonna save and I will open my environment after that. So here it is my environment. I'm gonna import and merge my coffee stall, which is going to be here, something like this. So after that, I'm gonna adjust my coffee stall here, rotate them. Okay, so in my stall you can find out there's so much things. I'm gonna extra thing I'm gonna delete, and I like this plant, so I'm gonna adjust this plant in my coffee install. I love this. Okay, so something like this. Just I'm going to set my camera angle. Has to be something like properly measurable and properly adjustable. Just need to play with the camera and let's see the render. And now it is looking like a cool render with this beautiful coffee shop lighting. So guys, I hope you like this tutorial. If you like this, so subscribe my channel, press the bell icon. Thank you so much. Enjoy.